Welcome everyone, how's it going? Scrembo here with another great video presentation on Cardano price prediction for March 2024. I'm back making videos and I thought that especially when the market is in an extreme great situation, I said I definitely need to find time basically to produce videos again for my channel, especially that we are in very dangerous area. So the higher we go, the more difficult it is to be trading the situations, the more difficult is for people to make money. This is a specific lesson that someone is speaking out to you after more than 10 years of trading in the cryptocurrency since 2014. I'm telling you these things because we're actually dealing with situations which might no longer be backed up by the market data, which might have difficulties reacting on the indicators, which might get emotional reactions and all sorts of irrational situations that are dominating the space due to the fact that right now we're actually speaking about that very moment when everyone is jumping onto the cryptos, especially in the alts, hoping basically to become millionaires, forgetting the fact that they're jumping into the market after it has increased from extreme lower levels to the current stage. So they're buying at some point that is coming after major increases of long term that happened so far. So you need to keep that in mind. Of course, things gotta go up, they will go up, but at the same time you might have better opportunities of entries, which is something we would like to discover basically for March 2024 on Cardano. Before we get into the topic, make sure to check out my YouTube channel, follow me for many other videos, and like this video as well. We still have our Bitcoin trade running around. It's doing fine, it's doing great. Our long, which is something that we also hedged on the other accounts, we've been hedge shorting it, but at the same time, I'd like to tell you the fact that the markets are giving great opportunities. $1.2 million on a swing that we opened quite a while ago, and the price was 38 grand. I don't think it was more than a month ago, or it was anything like a month and a half when we got into this trade. We did pay some funding fees out there that was, substantial, 23 grand so far, but it's fine basically at the end of the day in the, situation we are. For those of you that would like to participate in my trading, you can definitely do so. We have our full trading done for you without any prior fee, just a commission from the pure profits made. Simple and straightforward, API trading permission, and we are having the ability to trade with that. Just a share from the pure profits, so there is no any other prior fee. At the same time, we have basically the one-on-one coaching for anyone out there that is looking for trading correctly, professionally, and would like to go for a financial freedom journey through cryptocurrency trading. Whether we speak about part-time or full-time, you definitely want to check out the page which is describing you how does this one-on-one coaching works. Now, let's talk about Cardano. Well, this is the situation we are in the 4-hour candlesticks. We broke out in a massive way of a specific ranging markets that have been sort of a way respected for a couple of months. Yet in January, we established a low and a beautiful uptrend, retracing on the major resistance appearing from the trending line, and then continuing basically with the pump. This is the stage of the rally that we're just dealing with right now, and it's the situation that usually results after the rallies, strong sell-offs and very powerful momentum towards the downside, which is exactly what we have been facing yesterday. Today the markets are receiving heavy buying pressure. That's one thing to know, one thing to consider, and never forget about it. Today the markets are receiving heavy buying pressure. We almost recovered from the entire dump, and this is a very positive sign. But I would also tell you the fact that it is very risky basically to long in the top here. You would definitely look forward on lower levels and make sure basically you're actually longing the markets after they have retraced. Whether we speak about, a type of a swing that is pumping upwards and you would like to long after retracements, you definitely don't want to chase the tops due to the fact that you might end up basically in a stronger retracement like this, which will trap you in the top, and you will have to wait a couple of months until the markets will get back to that level for sure, which is something that you would like to avoid. And this is why you definitely need to consider always buying after the markets are red. At the same time, if you're shorting the markets, you need to short the markets when they are pumping. Great. So obviously shorting the market now, it's dangerous, it's risky, and should be done very carefully. Now, what happens at the end of the day? Well, I'm looking for levels that I find very interesting at 66 cents, I'm looking to retest basically the previous trending line, which is an environment trending line. These are the two levels: 62 cents, 67 cents, 66 cents, around that range would not bother me for a retest. And I'd like to see that coming in. It's, a 9% decrease. Although there is also the possibility, which you cannot forget about, the 1.618 extension, which is slightly above the previous top we established. We can extend into that and find resistance over there. And then basically after forming a double top like that and probably a divergence in the patterns that are measuring the strength of the market in the indicators, you might have a very, very strong sell-off. So please consider that the whole picture here at the top is filled up with selling pressure, which can be triggered at any point. You definitely want to consider that. You don't want to underestimate the reality, and you don't want to be greedy. This is what I'd like to portray in this video, guys. This is something that I'm going to send out to you straightforward. The number one reason people lose money these days is because they are greedy. So you don't want to be part of that. You definitely want to secure what you have achieved and only risk what you're able to afford, exposing to risk. Exposing to risks means exposing to losses. That's where we are today with Cardano's, folks. Speaking about the upper side, at the moment for me, it's not possible if we don't have a form of a structure that allows me to speak about the upside. Like talking about how this thing is going to go to that $1, $2, $3, $4 out of the blue is something that I'm not really into. I just want to take things as serious as possible, and I've been speaking about the longs here. Now I let the ones that are starting to trade these days to speak about the longs over there. I'm not speaking about, heavy longs in the tops. I'm speaking about the longs after we are retracing like we did over here, retracing, and then we had great accumulation momentum going around in February. That's something that I actually consider a trader activity, just like you see it over here on the account with a BTC entry. This is swing trading, guys. Now, of course, you can speculate back and forth, but you need to understand that it's quite dangerous. That's pretty much all, folks. Have a good time. Enjoy. For those of you that would like to participate in my trading, you can definitely do so. All the links can be found in the description area and comments area, including about the coaching program, the one-on-one coaching. If you're serious about this space and would like to go for financial freedom, then it's time to work for it. Have a good time. We'll talk to you soon.